And welcome back to the Fake Stuff Podcast. We are back at it again, doing what we do, talking the fake stuff. And me and Craftman ain't been on in a little bit, been busy, so a lot of stuff has happened. But what's going on, Craftman?
And we're gonna be a little bit rusty tonight. I don't even know how to do this stuff anymore. What do we do? We just
Yeah,
get on here and talk about football. Is that pretty much? That's pretty
it is
much how we
crazy.
roll, right?
It's crazy how you go, month and a half, 2 months, where you just ain't doing it, and it's like, dang, man, like I had to log into the accounts, all that stuff again tonight, do stupid stuff, all that crap, and then you gotta, remember all the buttons and stuff. But yeah, I feel you, a little rusty myself, but definitely ready to get back into it.
I need it. I need football to come back so I can stop losing so much money on March Madness betting and having to eat ramen noodles and just cheap shit throughout the week to make up for all the money I lost.
Hey,
I hate that
basketball,
shit.
listen, hey, I'm telling you, I learned a lesson this year because this is the second year basketball has kicked my butt. So I'm just done with basketball because really baseball's where it's at. I'm already started off hot, so I'm just gonna do baseball and just forget basketball for forever. I'll do my bracket. That's about it.
It's
Did you do one?
incredible. I did not do a bracket. I don't really. I probably should have. I usually do, but I've never won one, and I don't really watch college basketball that much throughout the season. So it's like I get into really all my bets came from listening to a podcast, a sports gambling podcast, and I was like, man, they sound smart. Let me do that. And I was like 0 for 8 or some shit betting on the spreads. I mean, it was
Hey,
like after that I was like, I can't. I'm not doing
basket
it anymore.
right. Basketball's hard. I ain't gonna lie. Baseball though, a game of numbers though. I feel like it's a little bit easier to gamble on. I feel like it
I
doesn't it doesn't change into one of my favorite sports all of a sudden.
I love watching baseball, but I don't know betting wise. I might have to try it a little bit, but it's so. I mean, it depends so much in baseball, like who's pitching that night. You got an ace on the mound, stuff like that, and it's hard to keep up with that much.
Right. Well, shoot, man. Basically, where were we at? We had the end of March, right? So I was gonna drop some rookie stuff, but then I got to work in overtime. So hey, it is what it is. We'll talk about whatever rookies we can whenever we get to it and stuff. But
We got a month left.
free agent. Yeah, I mean, we got time before the what you would call it. But hey, tonight I just knew tonight we wasn't gonna have to do no research, no work or nothing, because I feel like this
Opinions.
right here is just yeah, gut reactions. Like I started hearing the news. I was hearing the news like a couple days late because I was sleeping and then working, and so I was texting you a few days late, and then I told you about some of them I heard, and you was like, "Dang, you just now heard those," and then you started reeling off a few more, and I was like, "Ooh!" Like a lot of stuff had happened, a lot of big moves, small moves too, but a lot of real big ones this offseason, I feel like. So I'm ready to hear your opinion on some of that shit.
Yeah, before I gotta run something by you though for a new segment that we could have on the podcast. We just at some point during the year we just call it like fake news, and we get on here and then we just say things that are fake, like Kyler Murray to the Vikings like 6 months ago, and then when it actually happens, we only post the ones we were correct on, and then they're like, "Oh my God, they're faster than like Adam Schefter and Rappaport on these things. Like they predicted this like 6 months ago." But we throw away all the
Yeah.
ones we were wrong about, like the 99% that we were wrong about.
Right.
Then we just look like
Hey,
geniuses.
I'm all for it because I mean, Kyler going to the Vikings is kind of crazy though. But I feel like you kind of see that what happening though once they got released.
Noah's been saying it since
But
like the last game of the season. He's like Kyler to the Vikings.
yeah,
It's like,
that is
nah.
crazy. Well, if he thought it, he should have been buying low on some Kyler Murray. You know what I'm saying? Especially on
We
the teams
tried.
I'm on. Yeah, I
We
tried it a
tried.
couple spots, but I was shooting real low. You know what I'm saying? Like I was disrespectful though, just trying to see because everybody hates Kyler. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What
Well, shoot.
I did send a trade out. I want to run this by you though. I sent the 202 and the third rounder for Blake Corum. What do you think Blake Corum's price is? Is he worth a late
I'd say
first?
probably that. I'd say probably that, but this draft class is so weak. I can't really say what the
They
202
say.
is, but
So they say.
they say. I mean, I
You
guess it
know.
just really depends on your team. If you're a team winning, I'd probably take Corum. Handcuff.
Yeah,
Nice
I got
little
Kyron,
handcuff
so
going. Yeah, I'd probably take Corum. I'm just being real.
yeah.
That's probably about his price. Might be a little more than that right now. I'll tell you that draft
Especially the
class is
running
little.
backs class.
Yeah, dude, it's down there. But look, real quick, we're gonna we're gonna dive right in. I know we've been chopping it up, but don't be a hoe. Share the show. You know, we don't really ask for your money or nothing like that. So just share the show. If you're listening to it that day, hit your buddy up. Tell him you're listening to the Fake Stuff podcast. Share the show. Best way for us to grow. Anything you want to add, Craft Man?
I think you covered it, man.
All right. Look, Craft Man, as far as the details on the deals and stuff, you might have to help me with that. I know where all these guys went as far as team wise and stuff, but I know David Montgomery is the first one we got on our list, and he went to Houston. And, my first opinion, honestly, my opinion on a few of these guys getting these moves like this is I would try to sell high. I'll try to sell high on David Montgomery. I feel like, even though it looks like he's going to get the bet, I like all the work. I think, man, dang, man, I have Woody Marks, and I even tried to sell him, knowing something was
we
going to
mentioned
happen.
it. Did we not mention that on that episode?
Yeah,
We
dude,
did.
had to, and I even said I don't want to miss out on it, and I even tried to sell him in a few spots. I just couldn't get rid of him, but it is what it is. So David Montgomery, I do think he'll be, you know, I mean, here's the thing. I mean, what's that O line gonna be like in Houston? I'm just wondering how good David Montgomery's gonna be good. Is this? It's more gonna be like volume, like a volume kind of guy, which I ain't sad about. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, so what's the deal? Was it like a 4-year deal or what is it, crap man? He was just traded.
Actually, yeah, he was traded, but I actually don't have his deal in front of me. I got all the free agent deals in front
Yeah.
of me, and he was traded, so um, I'm not sure.
All right. Well,
I'm
it
not
is
sure.
what it is. I mean, he's coming in to be the bell cow. They have a need for running back. They have to get a running game going. They need to get something going on. Period. Well, let's just say this. Say they brought in David Montgomery and they're going to address the O line this year. Might not be so bad, but I feel like David Montgomery's value is probably going to be pretty high.
I think they've actually lost a couple of offensive linemen. Like they could afford to do that, but you know,
They were so bad last year, man.
is Montgomery better there than he was in Detroit? Maybe not last year. He kind of fell off a little last year with Gibbs getting everything, but like the year before, like finishing like RB 13-ish range, 15 range. Is that kind of where you expect him coming into next year, or is it like just like I look at it kind of like you in Dynasty though? That's like this is a perfect opportunity to cash in a little bit and maybe try to get a little younger.
And I would say, like, since those 26 classes week, yeah, I don't really know you know who the people you play with, but I mean, if you could try to sneak in some kind of first for 27 or 28, I mean, I don't know what 28 is looking like, but I heard some people saying it looks all right. I know they say it every year. 29 probably looks good too, but I know for a fact 26 looks pretty weak. So,
I think this
which
is the
was,
weakest class that I can
yeah,
remember since I started playing Dynasty. Like there's not a lot of excitement
no.
around anybody this year.
No, I agree. So, and even like with Jeremiah Love, with some of the trades that in free agency we're about to talk about, it kind of cools off Jeremiah Love a little bit too. So it's like the
Only a
hype
couple
is,
spots.
yeah, really not there. So I don't know. David Montgomery, dynasty wise, I would like to sell high, um, and I don't know. Redraft wise, where's he going, Craft Man? I mean, I'd probably take him next year. I mean, I do stand by the O line being bad. The O line's gonna be bad next year. Again.
I would imagine he would go similarly to where Joe Mixon probably would have went if he was going to be the starter last year. So I would probably say like late fourth round, fifth round pick maybe. Is that sound about right?
Shoot, in most leagues, what do you think about average Joe? late third.
I hope not. I mean, James James Cook was a mid third last year. He ain't going nowhere where Cook went last year. So
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking
true.
like fifth round, probably about right. Could be a deal though.
I just, uh, yeah, I don't know. David Montgomery. The only thing I could think of was my Woody Marks, his Dubbin. Well,
He'll
it's
still
funny
get
because
some
we ended
work.
up getting.
Is it going to hurt Montgomery at all? Do you think he'll get enough work to be a pain in the side?
I doubt it. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think so personally, but I don't know.
Uh,
Well, let's hop on this next one. Then. What you got to say, Kraft man?
yeah, I was going to say the same thing. Let's get to Travis Etienne. That was a he
Yeah,
signed a big deal. I actually got his contract in front of me. 4 years, 48 million. Um, he was the highest signing at the running back position, other than Kenneth Walker, who we'll get talking about later. But what do you think about this move? Goodbye, Kamara. You had a great career, but you can ride off
done.
into the sunset now.
Yeah, ETN's done. I mean, Kamara's done, at least with New Orleans, which I think he's probably just done. But you remember before all this went down, we were talking about ETN's contract being up, and I was saying it's probably just best if ETN stays with the Jags, right? Now, I was thinking about maybe, Chiefs. He would be a good fit with the Chiefs. He went, but I really wasn't thinking about New Orleans. But now, like when this one went down, and it's like, man, dude, I ain't gonna lie, I really like this one. And we'll talk about Kenneth Walker too. But I think my big question really is, who would you rather have, ETN or Kenneth Walker? I feel like I feel different about ETN than I do Kenneth Walker. I feel like ETN's about to explode into what I've always thought he would be. You know,
That's interesting.
I think it's better, bro. I'm just being honest. I don't think it's
Better
a
than
little
Walker.
better. I think it's way better. I just think ETN with the Saints is better than him with the Jags. And we saw him have put together. What was he last year? Like number 10 last year,
We
splitting
seen like
time.
a number three finish from Travis Etienne before.
I think we're looking more like that with New Orleans. If you
I,
got him in Dynasty, you hit the jackpot too. 4-year deal. Dude got paid in a dome. Offense that's ascending. He's gonna get
maybe.
all the pass work. You know.
I think that's the part that's scary though is everybody thinks that this offense is ascending, but yeah, they could drop off just as quick as they could
I,
rise up. Like you can't see the Saints just being straight dog shit next year. I mean, there's no world like Tyler Shuck just
I mean, in the
goes back
NFC
to.
South, I mean, I'm just gonna be real. It's more likely that the Falcons are dog shit than the Saints. I
Well,
think it's more likely than the Panthers.
they could both be dog shit though.
All right. Well, if there's
There's
three,
room for both for
if
two teams.
if there's three dog shit teams in that
Could be
division, then I
four.
think ETN might be all right.
There
You
was
know what I'm
four
saying?
last year.
Four.
uh, there's room for all of them to be like that, man. But I think ETN going to the Saints is probably a good thing. It's probably better than when he was on the Jags because he's not going to be splitting as much work because of the contract is telling you he's not going to. But if he has any kind of similarities to Kamara with the Saints, then you're gonna get a top 10 running back easily.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like you went from a little bit of uncertainty with ETN to just like, dang, jackpot. That's how I feel about it. I feel like you hit pretty good with it. I think
He
ETN's
was
talented, so
dead. He was dead a couple years ago. I mean, dynasty rankings, he was like so far down before last year. So you talk about somebody revitalizing his career. We talked about maybe him getting traded. What was it? At the trade deadline last year, or the off season last season? We were talking about maybe he'll go to the Cowboys. You remember that time? So I think this is a pretty good landing spot.
yeah. Agreed. Well, look, let's go ahead and bring up the next name because I kind of want to talk about both of them in the same breath. But Kenneth Walker went to the Chiefs Man, when I saw that one, I was like, that was the first one where I was like, damn, that was big. Because I don't know. I'm just happy for Kenneth Walker. That motherfucker went and did his thing in the Super Bowl and then just cashed out. You know what I'm saying? And then went to a good team. Like it ain't like he had to cash out and go to the Cardinals or something. You know, cashed out, went to somewhere who needed a running back. All
Yeah.
right, look, this is my opinion on Kenneth Walker. You did hit the jackpot on Kenneth Walker. If you have him on your team in Dynasty, man, dude, I feel like you could sell Kenneth Walker for premium prices right now. Um, I might would try to come off of Kenneth Walker. I feel like it would be a great time to sell Kenneth Walker. Think about how banged up Kenneth Walker's been in his career. Now he's about to be the bell cow for the Chiefs. I would just bank on it. I feel a little less comfortable with Kenneth Walker on the Chiefs than I do with ETN with the Saints. You know what I'm saying? Like even if they were side by side, I know which one I'd rather have. So Kenneth Walker a little bit. I think it's just man, wow. Could not be more blessed to have a more of a sell high moment with Kenneth Walker. I feel like last time
That's the way
too
you
with
look at it,
I mean
though.
who's really been doing anything with the
They haven't.
Chiefs?
They
Kareem
haven't
Hunt was
really.
the last one.
Yeah, that was the guy I was going to mention. That was 2017, 2018. But in those 2 years, he was the RB4 his rookie year, and then the RB11, only playing 11 games. And that was really the last good running back that Kansas City has had. So, I mean, Clyde, they drafted him pretty early, and Clyde, I mean, he had some decent years with him. He wasn't very talented, but I think this is like the best you could ask for. And I don't think he is a sell high, but I wouldn't want to sell him right here. I think he's going to have a good season. But I was listening to footballers the other day, Matt, and I want to hear your opinion on this before you just go, "That's freaking crazy." Uh, Mike on the footballers was saying in Dynasty he has it Bijan, Gibbs, Walker as number 3. But you have to tell me before you start
Ain't no
laughing
way, bro.
at who is number 3.
Look, man, I would take
Achan,
Hampton, Genty,
Love.
Achan, Love. I mean, that's at least 4 guys. I would take Kenneth Walker over Jonathan Taylor. So I know that's where my cutoff is. Um, I mean, he is up there pretty
How
high.
old
You know what
is
I'm
how
saying?
old is
Like
Walker? Is he I know he's still pretty young. He is
24,
25,
24,
25.
25.
He's 25 and just signed a 3-year deal. So
I mean, look, to me, it just feels like just think about like if players in the stock market or whatever, like, dude, he's a Super Bowl MVP. I mean, he went from splitting time with Charbonnet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he was cutting into the action. So it's
he's got to
like
stay healthy.
he
He's
really,
going to be the bell cow if
he
he
really,
stay. I mean,
yeah,
he has to be. What has he got? Rashard Smith
has
over
to
there?
be. Yeah, he'll be straight. I mean, he ain't gonna have no competition, but I mean, like, he's gonna go 17 games, bell cow. I don't know. He hasn't really proven that. And
Not yet,
but
no.
I mean, but like, feel me what I'm saying right here. Like, you can't sell Kenneth Walker for nothing. I just think his value went up. Like, what was his rankings before, you know, the NFL playoffs started? Where would you have had him in a ranking? I mean, it ain't that high. I mean, he would have been like, a top 10 guy. But now we're talking about there's guys out there saying he's top 3. I mean, just think about what kind of price you could get Kenneth Walker.
I say you just take the gift and roll with it.
That's true. I mean, sometimes you just take your wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
What if
because
you
it
could do
could have came back to Seattle.
Kenneth
And
Walker and a first gets you Bijan or Jameer Gibbs? You
no,
wouldn't do that?
nobody's doing that. Nobody's doing that though.
What
Nobody's
about
trading Gibbs
what
or
about
Bijan.
if you got him third, you wouldn't do it for top 2 guy 27 class? Everybody's hyped on.
I mean, I don't have him. I don't have him third.
That's true.
We were
I mean, I
talking
don't
about the
either.
Chiefs. We were talking about the Chiefs running back, and I don't remember the stat that we brought up before the season. I think we were talking about Pacheco, but they haven't had a running back get over as a group the running back position score over 10 touchdowns in like 4 or 5 years because they throw around the goal line so much. So I don't know if that's going to be the case if he's going to break the rule there, but as long as Mahomes is there, they're still going to be throwing around the goal line a lot. But
Yeah.
there's just no competition at all.
None. Well, I mean, if you think about it, like as far as running backs goes, like where would I
And
take
he's
him in
good.
redraft? Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be up there in redraft for me.
There was a time we had him like what class did he come out in? Was it like the Brees Hall
Yeah,
class?
it was him and Brees.
And we had him ahead of Brees for a long time, and then we looked kind of dumb after the first year where Brees went off, and then now it kind of looks like it might his value just fluctuated so much in the past like 3 or 4 years.
All right, so who would you rather have, Kenneth Walker or ETN?
I would rather have Walker because I like the Chiefs a lot more than I like the Saints.
Right.
That's really what it is, and I think Walker is better. I think ETN's talented. I think he's definitely more talented pass catcher. Kenneth Walker can't catch the ball for shit. But between the tackles running, goal line opportunity, Travis Etienne has been very, very bad around the goal line. I mean, they were bringing in Tootin, and then the year before, who the Jags had the year before? Like Etienne has been very bad around the goal line, and Kenneth Walker's going to score a lot more touchdowns. I feel like.
Could be.
And might get his pass catcher chops up with the Chiefs because they're going to throw to the running backs, but hopefully it's him.
Right. All right, then that's gonna be one that I'm gonna be watching this year, no doubt. All right, we'll slide over to the next one. Kyler Murray, my guy, Kraft man.
Not a free agent. We know if we hear anything, he was not a free agent, but he's in this episode. Had to throw that out there though.
Yeah.
Before we get called dumb.
Yeah, what was he was released and got the pick, right? All right.
Yeah.
Well, look, man, I like Kyler Murray and most of the time, and fantasy football wise, man, here's another chance right here. Like, dude, if you got a chance to sell Kyler Murray, I say take it and run. I mean, I would. I think you got hit with a blessing right here. I mean, I know he was with the Cardinals, but I mean, you ain't never gonna get a sell high moment before the season starts. Right now, I feel like. I mean, maybe he goes off in the beginning and you could sell him higher. I would sell high on Kyler Murray in a heartbeat, bro. Wouldn't even hesitate, man. And you know me, and redraft wherever he's going, 10th round or whatever, sure, slide him over.
Yeah, same.
But while everybody's like, okay, he's with Justin Jefferson and Addison and what, and the coach's name, what's his name? O'Connell.
Yeah.
Quarterback whisperer. Hey, I say you just, if anybody's interested out there, sell him. And that's what I want to do. I mean, he might not be that bad next year, but I mean, what's the chance? All right, like what's really the likelihood of what's happening with Kyler Murray? Now we're just seeing him in his little bounce around years. You know what I'm saying? He'll play with the Vikings for a year, then he'll probably go play with somebody else for a year and start, and then he'll be a backup somewhere, and then he'll fizzle out. That's basically where we're at with Kyler Murray. I don't really see no Sam Darnold situation happening here.
No.
Because I don't think Kyler Murray wants it like that. I mean, Sam Darnold wanted to win, you know what I'm saying? I think that's obvious. I don't think Kyler Murray really thinks like that. So I'd sell high.
I would probably sell high too. But what is interesting, plus 6,000, Kyler Murray MVP for next year. Can I interest you in that price?
Man, dude, I wouldn't even waste my money on some shitty ass bet like that.
He's behind Cam Ward.
Hey,
so
look,
I could at least say that.
If we play, if what's his name? What's the backup? That McCarthy.
Yeah.
I think even if Kyler Murray starts opening day, we could still see McCarthy this year. We'll probably see Wentz. We'll see them all, man.
Well, talk me into or out of this, man. So last year, me and Brad got on here. We said whatever quarterback gets thrown into this system is going to succeed. Obviously, that didn't work out. But also, is that J.J. McCarthy? Was he just that bad where it didn't work out? Like, can Kyler should I stick with that same thought process and say, look, Kyler's in here. He's had a top 2 finish in fantasy before. He's playing with all these great weapons. He's playing in this great system. Or is it that maybe the system wasn't all that great? Maybe Kirk Cousins was good. But one thing that's different about Kyler is this is not a system quarterback. This is not somebody that goes in there and runs the system perfectly the way you want. He's more of he makes things happen off script. And that's what his kind of special talent was, which kind of it gets him in trouble a lot too. But can he play on time and in rhythm? I don't know if that's if he could do something like that, like Kirk Cousins did.
Man, I don't know.
Or Darnold.
I just don't really. I mean, and isn't the next class supposed to be strong at quarterback? I'm pretty sure the 27 class is going to be all right. I don't know, man. I just don't. I mean, what? All right, what's more likely going to happen? He plays 1 year with the Vikings and he's with the Jets next year, or he has a good year and then he signs like a 2 or 3 year deal.
That would
extend.
I mean, it could be a Baker Mayfield type situation. Get signed with the Bucks for 1 year, $10 million, and then he just gets an extension.
That's be.
I mean, possibilities.
Got the best wide receiver in football, or at least a top 2, 3, 4 guy. You know.
So, where was Baker's value at before he won the job when he went to the Tampa Bay? I mean, I could see that, but I side with you a little bit. I would sell high if you could, but you miss the opportunity to buy low.
Yeah, certainly. And I was trying to buy low. I was trying to buy too low, you know. But I didn't care. And nobody likes Kyler Murray. I was the last one, and here I am saying I'd sell. You take the good news, you take the win, and get the fuck out. You know what I mean? Just cash it in while you can.
I'm just wondering what you're trying to sell for, though. That's the issue, because quarterback trades aren't easy to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you're not getting a first, like a late first this year, I mean, what are you going to get? Ty Simpson? If you're looking for quarterback help, like, I'll just give me Kyler Murray. I'm not worried about Ty Simpson.
Could you do Mendoza? Kyler Murray for the 102.
The 102.
Hey, man, Kraft, I'm telling you, bro, that if you got to understand how weak this class is. I mean, it's one deep in super.
Wouldn't you take Mendoza?
You know what I'm saying?
You take Mendoza, right?
Yeah, but is there some knuckleheads out there that's thinking, oh, man, Kyler Murray with the Vikings, bro, Jefferson, bro? There's somebody.
We could definitely be wrong about this. Now, Kyler could.
Yeah, that's true.
Revive his
career.
Off.
I mean, he was with the Cardinals. He was with the Cardinals, you know.
Yeah,
I always talk about, you know.
We don't really lump them in with like the Jets and them, but they've been bad for a while.
Yes, man, I agree. They are. So, you know, it's true, but it's not like Kyler Murray gives you the impression that he's this super buttoned up guy.
Definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't coming in to fix the Vikings.
I could just see him losing the job. If McCarthy's on this team.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, man.
And I can see McCarthy being gone before the year starts.
Yeah, I could too. It'll be interesting to see how that one plays out. If I was them, I would just hold on to everybody they got. Wentz too. Malik Willis, 3 years. Man, hold on, man.
I gotta add him in. I see him peeking. Well, all you can see is his eyes.
Too, man. Well, shoot,
it's like
I'll just take him
over
down
the camera
real quick.
Ugly
Ham, boy. I wonder. Hey, Swizzy, can you hear me, man?
We can't hear.
Well, look, we'll get Swizzy on here in a minute. Well, he's here, but he'll just hop in when.
You hear me?
Look, Malik Willis.
I heard you.
I can hear you a little bit, Chris.
He can't hear us.
We got Chris live and in action. Yeah, he probably can't hear us. All right, well, look, we got Malik Willis in the building. 3 years. Is that right? 3 years with the Dolphins.
What a crazy deal that was.
I mean, who in the hell is paying Malik Willis the Dolphins? I mean, when I heard that deal went down, I could not believe.
3 years, $67 million for a guy who started like How many games he started for the Packers? He started like 2 last year and like 3 the year before. So maybe I give him 6 games at the most in the past 2 years.
And he looked good. I want to give him credit. He had his moments as a
But they
backup
didn't.
quarterback.
They did not. They did not run the full offense through Malik Willis. It was a very dialed down type
Right.
offense when he was in the game.
With the Green Bay Packers, with LaFleur. You know what I'm
He didn't
saying?
have. He
Like,
did not have to play full quarterback when he was
yeah.
like making reads, going through progressions. Like everything was set up from the get go.
Man, look, man, I know Tua was bad, but I'd have ran it back with Tua before I'd have did something crazy like this. Crazy. Ain't no
Probably.
way, man. Man, I just don't even know. But look, man, I guess we'll probably talk about Waddle at some point. Did you put his name down here? I know
No,
he
I
got
didn't forget about
traded.
him. Yeah.
I was worried about Waddle. I mean, I'm not like super high on Waddle anyways, but I'm just saying I was a little worried about it because I just don't think it's gonna pan out for Malik Willis and all them. What are they about to do? You know? I mean, I don't know. It's just a shit show down there, Kraft man. I just thought it was crazy. Good for him though.
Yeah.
Got paid.
Great.
I mean,
Great.
I couldn't believe it
Great
though.
for him.
I was shocked, man. If you're in Dynasty, like think about that value right there, dude. I mean, nothing, dude. This dude
I
was
got him.
nothing, bro. Let's go.
I tried to
Hey,
trade him. Tried to trade him for Chase Brown straight up. It got declined.
hey, Kyler for Malik Willis plus. Send it. I
Collar
got you.
for Collar for
I got
Malik
you,
Willis.
Kyler, and you got Malik Willis. Give me Malik Willis and a little something. You got a deal, buddy.
What is the plus? I mean, every time somebody says Malik Willis plus, the plus is like that could be Justin Jefferson. That could be
Well, yeah, I'll take Justin
Josh
Jefferson.
Downs.
Ooh,
What's the
Josh
plus?
Downs. Well, we'll be in contact then. I know you like Kyler. I know you going back to back.
I don't really like Kyler, but I don't really like Malik Willis either. So
All
I
right.
mean,
Well,
I liked him when he was on our team. I wish he was still our backup, but
let's be real. Redraft wise, it's not. He won't be a bad pick redraft wise. He'll be going way down there, double digit rounds, rushing upside. Do you like that opinion, Kraft man?
sure, I guess there's guys with rushing upside, but without Waddle, without Tyreek, I mean Malik Washington's your number one. They don't even have a tight end. Is it Darren Waller? This team is trash. They're number they're number two odds right now for the worst record behind the Cardinals. So this team's gonna be bad.
So bad.
And they lost your boy too, California kid, McDonald, whatever his name is. McDaniel.
I ain't know who the fuck you was talking about.
I didn't either. After I said it, I was like, "Who are you?"
Motherfucking McDonald. Yeah, dude. But that's just the situation going downhill. Like, you're right. Number one pick next year. The Dolphins are a shit show. Real quick, what do you think about Achane? You worried about him?
I've been kind of wrong about Achane every year. He's never been on any of my teams, unfortunately. But he's obviously talented as hell. But I mean, I can't see myself drafting him in the first round or the early second round with a rushing quarterback on a terrible team. But he's probably going to get 100 catches again. Probably safe pick, right? Just with the volume alone.
Well, he's going to be the only person doing anything. I mean, I guess they'll go to the draft and get a rookie, but
yeah, you had McCaffrey with the Panthers back in the day, and he was like it, and he was great. But I don't know, man. I don't want nothing to do with this team. Sometimes it's just better just to avoid teams altogether, and I kind of feel like that's where I'm at with this team.
Well, shoot,
I don't want any of them.
Let's slide it over to the next. Algier. I mean, what do you think about the Algier? Look, let's talk about Algier and Pacheco in the same. Well, not Pacheco. Algier and somebody. Oh, damn. I just realized who it was. I forgot about it. B-Rob, bro. Let's go with the Packers.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
I didn't put him in here either.
We'll talk about him a little bit too, but Tyler Algier. No, I was thinking about Pacheco a little bit. But I was thinking about Tyler Algier because he went to the Cardinals, and really, I don't know really what to think about it. I mean, I just think Algier. I mean, what he got more money over there, but man, I really thought he was going to go to like Detroit or something like that and succeed. You know what I'm saying?
This is good.
I don't really know what it is. I think it's just you know, I don't really know.
2 year, 12 million.
But what you think, crap man?
I guess I always forget about Trey Benson. Trey Benson is still there, and
Cooked,
he's.
bro.
I don't think with this signing they've given up on Benson as far as like he's like a Kendra Miller
Yeah.
type player now. I feel like with the injuries just stacking up against him. So James Conner's been great for the past 3 years. Algier is a James Conner type running back. They're very. I feel like they're very similar in the way they play. So I would, as long as the depth chart stays the same coming into next year, I'd be very happy to have him in Dynasty if you've been holding him this whole time waiting for something better. And I'll be willing to draft him in the a little bit later rounds next year, like 7th, 8th round, running back, starting running back
Yeah.
for an offense that was clicking, but a team that don't win any games. Got Brissett back.
Brissett there. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You know what? You might
Yeah,
have convinced me. I
McBride,
just kind of was.
Harrison,
I
Michael
was just
Wilson.
kind of viewing it as like a big old jumble. Got Connor because he's still there, right?
Yeah,
He
but
restructured his
I feel
deal.
like yeah, it's like a 1 year thing, but I kind of feel like his injury and everything that kind of came along with it reminds me of Nick Chubb when he got hurt with the Browns and then went to the Texans. Like, man, look at this name. It's Nick Chubb. Look how great he is and what a great career he has. But it's over. You know what I mean? Like he's not going to be the number one anymore. I mean, he couldn't beat out Woody Marks, and I feel like that's the way James Conner is going to be next year. It's like you're not beating out Algier.
Algier's going to be the number one.
Chris is here.
Man, Chris, what you got? You a little Dr. Pepper?
Yep.
I heard that. See Swizzy in the building. Yeah, Chris, we just talking free agents. And we was just talking about that hodgepodge. Look, Chris, man, since you in the building, I got a bunch of names on here, but I really want to ask you this one because I know me and you've been some ETN guys, but ETN with the Saints. Would you rather have ETN with the Saints, or would you rather have Kenneth Walker with the Chiefs?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, Kenneth
He's got a
Walker with the
Clemson shirt on.
Chiefs. Kenneth Walker with the Chiefs is going to probably be a bit better, though. Like, the offense is going to run better. Like, you got to think the Saints are going to be – everything I've read's got the Saints coming in third or fourth in the NFC South next year. So, I mean, they're –
Shit, I think they're better than the Falcons.
well, I mean,
ask Kevo over there what he thinks the Saints are going to be next year.
Hey,
because everybody I've
you want
asked
ETN
like,
or Kenneth Walker? Dang, he said ETN. I got me an ETN guy.
I mean, if they throw ETN the ball out the backfield a lot, then
will.
It'd be good. I think they should if they know how to use him. Like they could.
I mean, Jacksonville never really used ETN like that, right?
Mm-mm.
Or right like that. You know what I'm saying? We said it for years.
Yeah.
And then all three of those head coaches, the same ones Trevor Lawrence went through, ETN went through them all the same.
Yep.
I mean, so it's like, Kellen Moore, this offense is supposed to be good. Shuck was looking all right. Olave, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the dome, ETN, hometown, 4-year deal. I'm all in.
I think it's going to be good.
I like it better than Jacksonville.
Is it crazy to say ETN is better than Kenneth Walker, a football player? They're both first-round picks. Late first round, too, right?
I don't even think Kenneth Walker was even as good as Travis Etienne was, to be honest with you. I think Travis Etienne's a better running back.
What say you, Kraft, man? Is that crazy?
I think Walker's I think Walker's top notch running back when he's healthy, but he's never healthy. So it's hard to say, but just skill wise on the field, I mean, Kenneth Walker can do damn near everything, but he's never been there and never been healthy for you for a full season. And then the year he is the best, he's splitting work, which seemed to work out. They won a Super Bowl with that process.
And he ain't gonna have that, you know. He's gonna have very little of that with the Chiefs. But it might work out better, you know. Andy Reid, Pat Mahomes.
I mean, you can see a Kareem Hunt rookie year. You know, like I said, it was like what I say was like RB2.
I mean, yeah, the Chiefs always, once they get a running back, they always have like a good year, like with a good running back, like Kareem Hunt. I mean, shit, there was a few. Clyde had a good first year.
And Clyde was not good. Clyde was nowhere near what Kenneth Walker is.
No.
Right. Well, I mean, I just think if we saw ETN top 10 last year, we've seen him had a top 3 year. I mean, I think we can see him explode. I feel like the situation is just better. That's the only reason.
I would just say between them two, I just feel like Kenneth Walker's more of the can't miss. If both of them stay healthy, I just think he's not gonna bust. But I can see the Saints offense just taking that far of a step down. Tyler Shuck ends up being a terrible quarterback. I mean, I hope not. He looked good last year, but it's possible. Patrick Mahomes isn't going to take a step down when he comes back. He's going to be Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs offense is going to click. They're going to go.
His ass.
For fantasy, yes.
All right, look, let's get to some of these smaller names again. Kenneth Gainwell with the Bucks.
This seems like one of Chris's guys for some reason. I want Chris to talk. I don't know why. I just feel like it might be one of his guys.
Do you like
I mean, I liked Kenneth Gainwell when he was with Pittsburgh, but I don't really see the upside here. Like Rashad White's gone, right? Like Rashad White's gone, so you're gonna get that backup to Bucky, but Bucky stays hurt too, so you might get to play. But Kenneth Gainwell, he's pushing up there in age too, isn't he? I want to say
27.
27.
Yeah.
I don't know. That might be a nice little stash, but I just don't see him. He ain't Rashad White to me. Like he's not catching all those balls out the backfield like Rashad. Like you could start Rashad White better. I don't know about that.
I think Kenneth Gainwell's a lot better than Rashad White.
Rashad White.
I guess
I just feel like
the league does too. Rashad White had a 1 year, $2 million contract. Kenneth Gainwell got 2 year, $14 million. They could have kept Rashad White.
Yeah, but that's because they got lucky getting Bucky in like the fucking fifth.
They be hating, bro. They hating.
Rashad White.
They been hating on him, bro.
He's as average as they come.
I guess the question, Kenneth Gainwell, the question is, does he cut into Bucky Irvin some? Is that
this is the real conversation. Chris, where does Bucky go next year in redraft? Where'd he go last year? The end of the first, start of the second?
Pretty early. Early second, right?
Yeah. Where does he go this year?
I still think the same, really. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, how far does he really drop? I mean, does Kenneth Gainwell really cut into your draft stock? I feel like no, I don't really think so. I don't think. I don't know. I don't want Bucky because Kenneth Gainwell. I don't know if I really feel that way.
Mm-mm.
I do.
But he will cut into it some for sure.
I probably won't.
Well, where do you?
I wouldn't draft Bucky in the first or early second.
Well, who's going in the first, early second?
I mean, I'd take Jonathan Taylor, right? Y'all take Taylor over him. James Cook, take him over him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are probably Derrick Henry, maybe.
I mean, yeah, just because we don't see the regression yet. Like, is Derrick Henry just one of those players?
Kenneth Walker or Bucky? Or ETN or Bucky?
I would take ETN and probably Kenneth Walker over Bucky.
I'd take both of them over Bucky, so yeah.
Oh, Marion Hampton or Bucky?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah. Damn, bad boy Bucky.
Chase Brown or Bucky?
Nah. I'd probably take Tyler Algier over Bucky, maybe.
Oh, God. That's hot.
And hey, Atlanta fans are quick to forget Algier was playing his way to a fucking contract whenever he was playing. That dude was good, and then they took Bijan Robinson. I'm glad he's
Yeah.
going to get a chance to play again, like consistently.
That could work out. It really could.
He's
But,
just your bruiser running back, man. He just runs it right up the trenches.
what did y'all decide on Chase Brown or Bucky?
I take Bucky.
I'd probably take Bucky over Chase Brown.
You take Brown?
And Brown was so good at the end of last year.
Give me another name. What's the next name, Kraft, after Brown?
Man, I think
is that the cutoff?
I think I cut. That's just off the top of my head. I mean,
yeah.
I didn't really have a list in front of me, but those are the guys that I think are like first round, second round running backs that I mentioned, like with Cook and all them. And of course, you know, your Gibbs and Bijans and stuff are going to be ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, shoot. Next one, Rico Dowdle. Man, my fucking Caleb Johnson shares
You gotta
shambles,
just
bro.
Please don't mention his name again. Just never mention his name again. It's over.
Buy low, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
He's done, dude. He's done.
He's done.
Total bust,
He's
bro.
so done.
Total bust.
He's done.
All right, well, because you know Rico Dowdle ain't going to be losing playtime to Caleb Johnson. I'm just going to be real. And we all know this.
Yeah, he just ain't going to have these 4-game stretches where he's running 200-something yards. Like, that's just not going to happen.
No.
Like, it's not going to happen.
So ain't.
And I don't appreciate you trashing the organization that got you those yards whenever you left, too, you little bitch. Fucking Rico. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
He wanted a starting job. He said that, and he didn't get it.
Well,
or did he? Is it? I mean, Jaylen Warren's still there.
Hey, I was about to say this is the closest thing to it. I mean, Jaylen Warren had a good year last year, but I mean, what is Jaylen Warren? He was undrafted, right? I mean, is Rico? Is he like that too?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I don't know. I think he could definitely be the. I mean, I could see him winning the job for a while and having an extended period of time in the season, balling out with the Steelers.
Yeah.
I say no doubt. Yeah, I want Rico Dowdle on my team, son. So
super late, maybe. I don't want to take him early. Like,
nah, hell nah, man.
Would you
best ball?
Does he fit in like where the Javonte got drafted last year? Like, could it be something like that? Or I'll put a couple names like the premier backups. Would you rather have Blake Corum or Rico Dowdle?
Probably Rico.
Ease.
Let me think. I mean, we got Pacheco here. Scored a lot of time. You're going Rico there, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah, but Pacheco he stays hurt so much, man. Like, and what he's with the Lions now, ain't he?
What about here's a good one: Byshell Tootin with the Jaguars or Rico?
I like Tootin.
Nah, man, give me Tootin. If he survives the draft, which he probably will, roll me with Tootin.
Yeah, I like Tootin. I think he's gonna be straight.
Yeah, there you go, Matt.
Hey, we're gonna make a drop for some of our players. All right. Yeah, give me Tootin.
Well, we'll bring this guy up since I mentioned Tootin. He ain't next on the list, but he did. Chris Rodriguez did go to the Jags.
Yeah,
and he looked all right with the Commanders last year. I would venture to say he was their best running back.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, who was their other one? That Krosky Merritt.
Yeah, and Eckler for a little while.
Yeah, no, agreed. I'm with you. I mean, I think as long as these guys survive the draft, which I believe they will, Rodriguez is a nice handcuff to have. He looked good last year. I mean, I think the Jags did great. Fantastic, man. That's how you do it right there, man. You don't pay for that running back. Look, I was sitting over here hooting and hollering about ETN. And I wouldn't be doing that deal. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't pay no running back. And I think the Jaguars did the correct thing right here and saying we're going to run it with Tootin and then getting Chris Rodriguez. So I feel like they came out on top. I feel like both of these guys will probably have success. I think Chris Rodriguez will probably get a little more run here than – because with Washington, it was like few people got to get hurt. Something's happening here. It don't really seem like that here with the Jags right now. So I could see him taking on that number 2 role. Path's a little more clear here, you know. I mean, and Tootin was the backup last year. Who's to say Rodriguez don't come up in here starting a little bit. So
Yeah.
you know, I like it. I think it's good.
He should definitely go and redraft. And if you got him in Dynasty, I mean, he went from just being out on the waiver wire to a premier handcuff. So you got to be happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the way I look at it. We'll move on to Pacheco. 1 year, like 1.8 million, pretty much nothing. That's a guy whose stock has plummeted off a cliff.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I would sell him for anything at this point. To be honest.
Do we have like a Jamal Williams type situation here? I mean, Gibbs is going to get most of the touchdowns, but can you see Pacheco pulling some kind of Montgomery light type situation over there?
It's possible with the way he plays because he's a fucking shoulder pad down running back. He loves contact, but he gets hurt so much, man. Like he pops that shoulder out one more time and he's probably done. Like,
Chris, don't this seem like a Dan Campbell guy? Like he was just watching the Chiefs. He's like, I like this guy, man.
yeah, I can see. And Dan Campbell probably just offered him solely, be like, "Good hit, boy. I'm gonna give you a contract."
Look at the way he tears up that turf, just flying everywhere.
Look at the way he just doesn't give a fuck about his body, dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nah, I'm just gonna be real. This ain't nothing. I think we're gonna see apex tip top Jahmyr Gibbs right here. This is just a guy just to add some depth. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna draft nobody.
Perfect signing for Gibbs.
Hopefully, we can see Gibbs turn into that bell cow that they need him to be without David Montgomery there too. Because like you had to split work with David Montgomery. Like you had to give him some reps.
Not
Isaiah Pacheco, you didn't. Last year we didn't see as much, but Pacheco, like, he's probably gonna get a few third down work. I don't even know if he takes the goal line work, like what you were saying. I think I would rather have Gibbs in there. He's just too dynamic of a playmaker.
Dude. I think he will be too. I think Gibbs will get most, but I'm just saying you've seen years where both running backs got goal line. It didn't. Yeah. It was just who was in at the time type situation.
Yeah.
And they got them big old tight ends that can block too. So,
what about you? You say we ain't got his name on here, but what about B-Rob? He kind of in a similar
perfect
situation.
signing. Yeah, perfect signing on the Falcons side. Perfect for Bijan.
The only thing is it's the Falcons, bro. Man, they might go give the other B-Rob some run. You know what I'm saying? Might have to give him some work.
Yeah, they're gonna have Tua Tagovailoa out there throwing that ball.
I do agree with you though.
I do like that signing.
You imagine Tua peppering Bijan like he did Devon Achane last year? Oh man, beautiful.
I got B-Rob too, man. Like that's like I got Brian Robinson, so it's like Bijan gets hurt. I'm hoping that's
dude, you should just sneak him in a trade. Be like, I got B-Rob for you.
I look, man, I had all those picks in our home league because I kind of like rebuilding a little bit. I got like 4 picks in the first round because I ain't have no running backs. All my free agent running backs, Tyler Algier done went somewhere. Fucking Rashad White done went somewhere. I'm like, damn, I'm looking pretty good right now. Rico Dowdle's gone. Chuba Hubbard.
Oh, yeah. Chuba might be back in business.
Yeah, me and Crap pulled a little Chuba in the offseason, too. Happy about that one. All right, then shoot. Let's move to a couple of these wide receivers real quick. Romeo Doubs. Romeo Doobs. Doobie-doo. Well, look.
Big contract.
Yeah, dude. Great. So, I don't know. I mean, like, upgrade for Dobbs. I mean, I've got so much Dobbs, it ain't even funny. So, felt like it's a big win for me because I've always had to plug Dobbs in there on my last spot to hope to give me a touchdown. I mean,
I feel like Matt has started Romeo Dobbs more than any other person on the planet.
Don't nobody love Romeo Dobbs more than me. I mean, ain't nobody had to get nasty like I have. Dobbs is a regular on my team. I'm just being real. So him, going to Drake May, I ain't really too sad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I think his stock will hurt if they get A.J. Brown, obviously. Yeah. There's a lot of rumors about that going down. I don't know if that'll take place, but big upgrade. They'll probably draft somebody, but he'll probably be a good wide receiver. I don't know.
Where does he finish next year in redraft? Wide receiver. What's y'all's guess?
I'll say
Almost.
20 through 25.
Now, I was gonna say something a little bit, bumped it up a little bit, like in that 16 to 20. You know what I'm saying? I can see him going up a little bit. He was always hovering around there, most of the time wide receiver 3 range. I can see him bit his peak, tip top peak, being a mid wide receiver 2 guy, and maybe do it 1 or 2 times in his career, maybe. But
Yeah.
so I
So
can see it.
who they got over there? So it's him, Booty, Demario Douglas.
Mm-hmm.
Is that and Kyle Williams? Isn't that their receiving corps?
Yeah.
He's
Something
he's
like that.
probably he's definitely the most proven out of that group.
Yeah.
And Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
I think he'll probably be
Agreed.
solid. The flex play every week.
Same old, same old. He'll be right in there for me.
That's
big
a
dog.
lot. Too much money for him though. I'm not paying Dobbs 4
Yeah,
years,
I was like,
$68 million.
I might give him a little 2-year, a little 20.
Yeah, y'all
I
just
don't
didn't know how to
know.
use him. Crap, man, you didn't know
I
how to use
know.
Dobbs, bro. Yeah.
I know who Romeo Dobbs is. I know exactly who he is.
Who is it? Nah,
He's
man.
like the most what's the word? Most average player on the field at any given time.
All
Which
right.
that's
I don't
not
know why
saying
you
nothing bad
hating.
about him. Ain't nothing wrong with being average.
Hey, 16 to 20 next year ain't average though. That's good. I'll take that all day.
I think
All
it'll be
right.
more like
Let's.
20, 25.
Yeah. Well, shoot. We got Mike Evans to the 49ers.
Ooh, another one of my boys right here that ended up. I was like, Mike Evans is gonna die on my team, and then I was like, if he re-signs with the Bucks, he's probably not gonna do nothing. And then this motherfucker goes to San Francisco. I was like, oh hell,
On a 3-year deal. I know he's not gonna probably play 3 years, but still weird. 3-year, $42 million. I would say they're at least getting 2 years out of him though with that price.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that kind of saved me and you, Kraft, man. When we got him in our league, and I was kind of feeling dead about him and him going to 49ers. I mean, I'm just wondering what you expect with this. Brock Purdy seems like a different style quarterback than Baker Mayfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, Baker Mayfield will throw it up to you. It's just kind of I feel like him and Mike Evans was a style click too. You know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy a little bit different, but I don't know, man. It could work out. He's gonna be the only guy there, pretty much.
Well, I mean, San Francisco made pretty good moves at the wide receiver for pretty cheap. They got Mike Evans, and then they signed Christian Kirk on a 1-year deal too.
Yeah, and the big catalyst for Mike Evans being that touchdown dependent guy that he is, George Kittle's not playing pretty much the entire season. So, who's catching touchdowns for this team? Probably Mike Evans. So, where do he usually goes like late 3rd round in redraft? Is that about the same? Like Mike Evans or Devontae Adams next year?
I don't know. Devontae Adams, man.
Yeah.
It was just a cheat code to throw Devontae Adams in there because they going to end up within the 5-yard line and they going to run that little fade. Devontae Adams, dude, he's just a touchdown machine. Mike Evans can be the same way. I just feel like Devontae Adams was in a better offense.
Yeah. Adams, he didn't have hardly any yards last year, though. It was very surprising. I don't even think he topped 1,000 last year.
I'd still take Adams, though.
Yeah.
What's another name? You got another one on the top of your head, Kraft man?
DK Metcalf.
That's easy.
Not even
Mike
close
Evans for me.
Mike Evans.
I wouldn't even.
Brian Thomas Jr.
DK Metcalf. Give me BTJ,
Brian Thomas Jr.
Let's go.
You serious?
No. I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest, not even close. I know BTJ will be cheaper, so I wouldn't have to really even make that.
Let me look up some names because I feel like we can get into this. I'm just kind of looking around here. What about Marvin Harrison or Mike Evans?
Marvin
I think
Harrison, I'm gonna have to wait because of the QB situation. Like
It's Brissett.
it's gonna be Brissett. So would
exactly, so I'm gonna have to wait on the
What's wrong
QB
with Brissett?
situation.
there
I'm
ain't no
gonna have to
quarterbacks for
wait.
them to go to if I mean I guess I'd be shocked if they drafted a quarterback this year because there ain't none really except for
Mm-mm.
Mendoza, and that's a iffy at that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people question that. So uh,
About McConkey.
I like Ladd, but with fucking Mike McDaniel coming in there, like that offense is probably gonna be crazy.
So who you? I'm all in on the Chargers this year.
I like the Chargers this year. I'm glad I got QJ in that trade.
Where you go, Matt? Ladd or Evans?
I think I go Ladd.
Okay.
Just
Last
pains
one.
you to say that.
Last one. Come next year. Well, I got two. I want to see how quick y'all answer Mike Evans on this one, or if y'all gonna fall for this again. Mike Evans or Garrett Wilson?
Mike Evans.
It's Mike Evans for me.
It's Mike Evans.
Wasn't even
All right.
there.
A player that I actually think is going to have a good year next year is probably going to be undervalued: Terry McLaurin or Mike Evans.
I like Scary Terry. I think he
Yeah, I
just
was about
had
to
a
say
real
Chris is
down
a scary
year.
Terry guy.
He had a
Yeah,
down
I
year
feel like
being hurt too. So
y'all kind of convinced me on it. Scary Terry being a good veteran that's going to be under, you know, I think it might be a little undervalued. You know what I'm saying? So you might could get him at a good price. Kind of like how Mike Evans, you know, hard to trade Mike Evans. You know, so it's like his price might not be that high. I mean, Terry McLaurin's always been hard to trade. But just think, you get Terry McLaurin. He had a down year. You might could buy him low, and then you can get 2 years out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you've convinced me on that one, Craft Man.
Well, y'all want to move on to the next one?
Yep,
After
slide
that,
along.
after that. Well, I do. I want to ask y'all one more though. Not a player, but in Dynasty, Mike Evans. Would you be happy to trade him for like the fourth or fifth receiver off the board this year in the rookie class, like a Concepcion or something like that?
no.
Give me the rookie at that point. I mean, I'll take a rookie.
No.
What could we
You'll
do?
die on my team, Mike Evans. You'll die on the team.
What's up, Craft Man? Let's go try to get us one of them guys.
For Evans,
Yeah.
I think it's fair. Like the 110, 109, 110, something like that.
Let's look into it. We'll do our homework on it.
All right. Well, let's go to this rich motherfucker right here, Wandale Robinson. They had to pay the shitty team tax to bring a receiver over. This was like the Christian Kirk to the Jaguars when he first signed.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that signing?
I could.
4 years, 70 mil.
I mean, I'm just being real. I don't give a hoot about this.
Wasn't he like the wide receiver 10 or something last year?
Wandale?
Yeah, I mean he was pretty high but he had
Let me
gotten
look at
hurt, and then
Let's see where Wandale
because
finished.
what's his name got hurt.
14. Wide receiver
Dang,
14
bro.
last year.
I slept on
92
Wandale,
receptions.
I ain't
92 receptions.
gonna lie.
1,000
Damn,
yards.
bro. Golly, Wandale sleeping on a motherfucker, man. Golly. I really didn't know he did that last year. Well, damn. He's easily the best receiver as of today. I would just expect them to. I mean, we agree he's better than Ridley, right? Ridley
Probably.
ain't shit.
Yeah.
He don't even play. He probably won't even. I mean, so yeah.
Cam Moore going to have to step up. Well, let's say goodbye to this guy, in my opinion. It's over. Sorry. It's over.
All the years of us hyping up Michael Pittman to just
Finito.
it's done, dude.
A lot of people ain't gonna like that. I got a homie sitting over there. Really ain't gonna like that. Pittman's done, bro.
We talked about Gainwell earlier. Gainwell was the leading receiver last year for the Steelers. So.
Man.
You got Metcalf over there not really doing anything but running around. But that's quick hit on Pittman. But you got two more. The two signings at tight end. Isaiah Likely going to the Giants.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's interesting.
I was hoping the Panthers would put in a little for Isaiah Likely.
Yeah. Good player. Finally getting his chance to, well, I mean, they got what's his name? Theo Johnson.
Yeah, I got my dynasty. That kind of pisses me off. I thought he was going to be something.
Yeah, I mean, he still could.
I doubt it.
Man, he just staying with John Harbaugh, type deal. Yeah, I mean, could be a good signing. I ain't gonna lie. But they both might get some work. Might cut into each other, so it might not even be that significant.
Yeah. Likely or Pitts?
Likely.
I just really can't stand Pitts. I don't care how good he does. So Likely for me. Nah, honestly, I think the real answer is probably Pitts. I'll take Gatson. Give me Gatson over them all, though, over both of them.
What do you think, Chris?
Especially next year.
Gatson. Laporta?
Laporta took a massive. Yeah, I like Laporta. He just took such a fucking regression.
He
did get
he was
hurt,
out most of the year, yeah.
Yeah.
He was out most of the year. What about last one, Likely or Kincaid in Dynasty?
I just keep rolling it with Kincaid, really, and just hope he pans out one year.
I'm gonna take Likely. I think the upside's there.
Man, Kincaid dropped off a cliff. Pitts gets all the hate, but Kincaid's been following that same path.
You ain't told a lie yet. Same thing. Crabman, what you think about Chig?
I don't know. Zach Ertz, he tear his ACL last year, pretty late in the season, right?
But they had that other guy, right? Sanat. I guess
yeah. I don't know what to think about this. Chris, where are you at with this? Is this just irrelevant?
I think it is. I mean, I'm thinking that Chig is going to be like he might be like your DFS plays, like some weeks, like you want a cheap tight end to throw in there, you might can throw Chig in there on some of them.
No trade value in Dynasty from this move? Did it go up or down or stay the same?
I mean, it honestly might have went down, to be honest with you. It might have went down a little bit. I don't.
It don't really move me or any kind of way.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, that one I could see. He makes big plays just every now and again, like you said, DFS style. Like breaks off a 60-yard touchdown.
Like if you're one of them single game DFS players where you put in a lineup for a single game, he might be one of them people that you put in that MVP spot one game and it just pays off big time.
Yeah,
the double points.
And I'm not sure why I put this guy last with the tight ends, but I just really want to know who y'all think is going to start week 1.
I think Tua's going to start.
I think
Tua's going to start. I don't think Michael Penix is going to get on the field again. I think Tua's going to beat him out.
Is Penix going to be ready, though, like health-wise?
I think he's shooting because he knows his job's on the line.
Yeah.
I think he wants to be back.
Who do you want,
I think if Tua starts week 1. I think my Drake London shares don't care. I think Drake London would go off. Falcons wise, can't say I care either. I'm just being honest. I just want us to be, let's just get Tua or whoever in there and run the football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think Tua will be all right. It's just he's got to be a little bit smarter and stop throwing as many picks. But the thing about Tua is he kind of is like Jameis, where he'll sling that motherfucker, and it'll hurt you some days, but it'll help the fuck out of you some days, it'll be good some days.
I feel like he plays super conservative to me, like just dinking and dunking a lot.
But he makes so many dumb decisions.
He does do that. I totally agree with that.
I think he'll be better this year. I just think our O-line will be better than the Dolphins' O-line, stuff like that. But I think if you're Drake London, I feel more comfortable with Drake London this year than any other year.
I don't think it was a bad signing at all. Definitely good. You bring competition to your young quarterback, and you bring another guy in. And he's talking about he wants to be like the veteran presence and stuff like that. I I don't think Penix. He's aiming to be ready, and I know he wants to be ready to compete. I don't think he's going to be ready, so I think Tua's going to start. And honestly, I think Tua's going to keep the job.
Might go out there and win.
I mean, y'all aren't going to go out there and win, but
Yes,
I
sir.
think Tua's going to keep the job. Y'all can get second in the NFC South probably.
Penix, I was a Penix guy, but he got to be better. He got to be better than what he was last year.
Yeah.
So he could be. You never know. Get some reps in. He got a full season in, but I'm just saying, got to be way better.
Yeah. Well, Chris, you weren't here for the start. I'm gonna click on these names, Matt, real quick. Y'all just tell me winner or loser, and who else it affects. Just like real quick. Travis Etienne.
I think winner.
Hey, the biggest one of them all.
And Kamara's the loser.
Yeah.
Kenneth Walker, winner.
Winner.
Yeah.
Kyler.
He's
winner.
Jefferson and Addison.
Yep.
They're probably winners.
Loser.
I think it helps the running backs too. I think it helps everybody over there.
I got Kyler on the block, Chris.
I don't need Kyler.
All right.
What's the
Malik Willis, he's got to be a winner from where he was.
I mean, he's a winner from where he was, but no.
Keep your eye on the other Malik guy for the Dolphins, Malik Washington. That's all they got.
Yeah. They definitely drafted somebody.
Algier.
Winner.
Winner.
A lot of winners, man.
Gainwell.
He's a winner.
That's considered a winner.
Izzy from Pittsburgh.
Well, he was starting
I mean,
Pittsburgh.
that's
so
true.
All right, Dowdle.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he sort of lost. I feel like he wins. I feel like they all
he's
win.
a winner.
I'm going down. And Pittman was a loser.
Loser.
And that's really the only one. Chris Rodriguez, Rashad White, winner.
Yeah.
Dobbs, winner. Evans, good.
Everybody wins. Everybody's happy. Saw about
DK Metcalf, loser.
He's just a loser anyways, man.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
it's just a straight loser.
I traded him and got rid of like a couple seconds to get BTJ, and it felt like I had no choice. This was like the last chance to get rid of DK, bro. And I needed to get rid of him, bro. Had to.
Hey, didn't I trade him? I traded him to you and Dudu.
Yeah,
but I got Jaden Reed. That's not much better. That's not much better.
Has he even played in 3 years? I haven't even seen Jaden Reed on a field, I don't think. Good God.
He didn't play last year, or didn't he come in at the end maybe? But
you ready, Chris?
Yep.
Christian Watson or the 110?
That's tough. I don't know who's going to be.
Got it in my inbox right now.
I mean,
all I got to do is hit accept.
I mean, I would probably take it. Just if I can get off of it.
Watson. No, I get Watson.
Oh, you get Watson? Oh, I would keep your 110 then, probably.
But even though, you think?
I think it's fair.
I mean,
I think it's a shot in the dark either way. Christian Watson can't even. He's been hurt for 4 years, and then, they gave him a 1-year deal, basically a last chance type deal.
But Dobbs is gone. I mean, Dobbs is gone. Golden, if he doesn't pan out, Watson's gonna be. I mean, it might be the first time we get to say that.
Y'all's O-line got worse too.
Our whole team got worse. This is going to be early on in the offseason. I'm saying it now. I do not like what we're looking like next year. I'm not going to be.
I'm like the complete opposite, dude. Dude, I am loving what Carolina is doing, dude.
I hate everything.
We have killed free agency, dude. Our defense looks so much fucking better. It's unreal.
We lost everybody. We lost 2 offensive linemen. We lost Quay Walker.
We took one of your offensive linemen. We know.
we lost. Oh, y'all paid him nothing too. Nothing.
Nope. Got him on a 1 year.
Yeah. Who else we lose? Rashawn Gary, Enig Bari, who was a good defensive lineman we had. I mean, we're screwed. We have no depth. Not happy.
Cooked. Won't be gambling on y'all.
We're gonna win games, but you can't go into this year higher than you were last year. I mean, it's impossible. Yeah, last year at this time, like maybe not at this time, but before the season, you got Parsons coming in, you got Tucker Kraft healthy, like Rashawn Gary's on your team, your offensive line looks good, like everything looks worse. Even our backup quarterback's gone. Jeez. We might bring in Anthony Richardson though.
Oh, well, yeah.
Chris was laughing down there. Imagine that A-Rich in the green and gold, baby. Revitalize his career.
It's looking like another loss to Carolina is what it's looking like.
Got to beat the Bears.
Yeah, you got to beat the Bears, dude. Like,
oh man,
got to beat the Bears.
And they're looking so good too.
Oh man, that one. Ooh. I
got my guy, Matt. I got my guy for maybe save it for another episode, but I got my guy, the biggest. What is it? When I said JSN a couple years ago, what was it? The best buy low in Dynasty? It's not a buy low, but it's just a player that I think is going to end up being like top 10 for a while.
Like a my guy type deal.
Yeah, and he plays for a team I hate. I'm just going to say it's Luther Burden.
Man, listen.
Give me some Luther Burden. Give me some Luther Burden.
Y'all done went too crazy on Luther Burden. I actually thought Luther Burden was good, but I think y'all saw him do a couple good plays, and y'all going way too crazy.
I'll tell y'all,
he did help me win a championship in Joe's, and you hold on to them things for a while.
It's gonna be Jalen Coker.
Duh, gross.
Jalen Coker.
Gross.
Chris likes to get nasty.
He does. Real disgusting.
He really just a homer too, bro.
No shit. Who does he play for again? Oh, is it the Panthers? Yeah. Matthew Golden. Best buy low in Dynasty.
He up there now. You get him for a second. You know what I'm saying?
I'd take it.
I'll tell you.
You know I would.
I'll tell you to do it.
What was that whole Matthew Golden was going to have a better year than Tet? I'll take Matthew Tet.
That's crazy.
Tet looking.
Tet looked pretty good. Tet was pretty good, I ain't going to lie. Hey, last question, though. Well, on Tet, I just had to do it. You mentioned it. Sorry. Tet or Igbuka next year?
Tet.
I think it's Tet.
Okay. That was it.
Got to view Tet like a top tier 2 guy. Hopefully he can go to tier 1. That's how I view him.
Mm-hmm.
Or he could get up in that top tier. He's a tier 2 guy, in my opinion, right now. Or, yeah. Yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, shoot, man. Let's just wrap it on up there. This was the first episode we was able to drop in a little while, but we about to be putting it on out there. Maybe doing some startups, some dynasty rankings, all that good shit. Some trade talk. Kraft, man, what you think, big dog?
I'm ready to get back into it. Like I said, I need football. I really do. I'm going to watch some baseball. I'm ready for it, but this college basketball is getting on my nerves.
And it's almost
all this
done,
losing.
Man.
I love watching these games, but damn, I ain't betting on a single one of them again.
Yeah, college hoops. I do like college hoops. It ain't that bad. Swizzy, you got anything to say to the good people out there?
Yeah, I'm ready to get back into it. Got these trade talks to get into, too. There's some big trades. They're going to benefit some people and fuck some people over.
I think we're going to have some interesting dynasty ranking debates this year, too, in some spots. So we're going to put out some good episodes for y'all. But, share the show, like we say. Don't be a hoe, share the show. But with that said, Craftman, anything else? I'm about to just end it right now.
I'm good, man. Appreciate y'all for listening.
Well, then we out.
Peace.